Morgan's off to Rainhill to finish up the levelling off where the muck was spread. Andrew's filled up, dieseled up. He's ready for going sowing beans. Oscar's just gone around the corner to get a Merlot to load the trailer. And we're going to go get him set up. I missed that then, but that was completely full of water. Chris is borrowing the trailer. Chris's tractor's not really got enough oil in to tip the trailer high enough, so we've got some oil. I'm going to see if my cheap Chinese pump will pump it in and see whether it works. It's not going to be the quickest, but it is. It is working. We have one that goes in the spool valve, but I don't know where it is. I don't know whether Adam might have borrowed it or Sam. That's what we want. Let's see if that gauge goes up now. Put about 10 litres in now. You can see it above the mark. So I should tip the trailer better now. While I've been messing with the oil, the trailer's been loaded. Get it? Get it? Just unlocking a spout. Oscar's there. Just shoving a block out the way to get in the field next to that fly tipping. I just want to put that cover and harrow down a little bit, I think. Doing a nice job now. It's a bit damp underneath though. Noisy plane. Looks a lot sleeker now, it's not got the marker arms hanging off the side. Just setting up the seed depth, and then we'll probably get up to about 12k. So it turns out Oscar's bought, well, there's a lump of concrete there. Oscar's brought 2 tonne of barley to the field rather than 2 tonne of beans. Yeah, that's the wrong stuff, so I'll take it back to the yard and load it with beans. I wasn't paying any attention, I was sorting out that oil in that tractor. Didn't notice he'd loaded the wrong stuff, so I brought this to the wrong yard, well, to the yard, and he brought some to the field and it was all barley. Luckily my dad spotted when he turned up before they tried to put the drill. I've just been changing 2 mixer valves at Brook House over the road because 2 of the showers were messing around last week. So while I was up here, I've just done them. So I had wet hands, so Annika's going to polish them after I've finished, and then it's ready for guests tomorrow. The metering unit was jamming and we couldn't work out why, so we just dropped it out. There was bits of like stuff set in it where it hadn't been washed out properly last time. And I think that was the cause, and I've pulled this R-clip, the roll pins out of the agitator as well, so it's got a bit less force behind it. With beans, they don't need it as much, so dropped it on a seed sock when I'll put it back in and go again. We had to let 700 kilos of wheat, can't even speak, beans out. So we're gonna now put it back in the drill. Is there a bit of plastic there? Is that a bit of plastic by your foot? Blown in. Yeah, we'll stick this back in the drill now. Little bit that's not quite fitted on. We'll just scoop it in now before we lift it too high and then drop it into the drill. Be aware of imitations that don't have all the webbing. This goes all the way underneath and all the way around. Genuine seed sock available from Spalding's. Manufactured a mile away. cut the snout to whatever length you want. We always have them quite long because sometimes it's handy when you're filling 2 hoppers, you can flick between them with the telehammer in one space. But for this, you don't really need it like that. Yeah, we just dropped it out, check the metering system, stick it all back in. Fingers crossed it now works. That's the problem. The motor is spinning on the shaft. I don't know if the grub screws come undone or what. Perfect now. Just tighten up the Allen keys. What a pain. Come all the way back the yard and emptied it for that because I didn't realise. Getting old, but I do remember it once before. It must get jammed if it gets the odd bean in it, and then it strips the end of the Allen key, so you just need to tighten it up. But it wouldn't have helped because it had bits of stuff sort of jammed in what's the paddle wheel. Anyway, it's all clean now, it should be fine. I think it's about 10 years ago last time it did that. I'm in the Bateman. It's about the 3rd time I've ever driven it since it came a year ago. Probably the 2nd time. I've only ever sprayed water with it. I've been doing some filming one day. I've never actually sprayed anything else with it. So on my way out now to do some spraying on some wheat. That's the squeaking. Goes up and down. Don't knock you. It's nice to be on the sprayer. You can see the capstan working, see the flickering nozzles. That's it, making sure that the right rate's being put on. It just blinks as fast as it can, and spraying off some of these grass weeds in the bottom. Keeps the same pressure, keeps the rate right as it's going around the field. Yeah, the headroom's quite grassy. Looking a bit hungry as well this week. Ready for some more fertiliser. If it warms up a bit, it might start to grow a bit quicker as well. Still a bit wet in places. You can see where it's been sinking a bit there in the gateway. Again, it's wait for the rest of it, and it won't really. You know, it'll be May. Coming on this headland now. Yeah, it's a bit frustrating really, them things this morning acting up. We were thinking there's something was blocked in the tank. This fan on the tractor just reversed. So somebody started making a louder noise. You hear it calm down now and then start blowing the same way. Yeah, Morgan went in the field with some tines, they were the wrong ones. Then he found an idler that he needed to change, so he had to come back, grab that. Oscar brought the wrong seed. What else has gone wrong? The drill was acting up. Chris, his mate, come to put that trailer up and it didn't have enough oil in it. And then I've gone spraying and something wasn't right with the sprayer. I had a filter block, so I've had to mess with that. So everything's gone wrong that could have gone wrong. Oh yeah, and I did something on GB News about the cost of fuel, so whether that's got time for at the end of this video, I don't know. I've got some black vinyl to wrap that weight block so it matches. There's that wet sticky bit. This is where the pulse width modulation comes in to its own when you're on fields like this, which got loads of bends and twists, because when you go around a bend, you'll see on there, see they're all green. As I go around the curve, it'll increase the dose on the outer ones, but put it down on the inner ones, so that it's not over applying there and it's pulsing slower, and there it'll pulse faster. So as that boom accelerates on the outside of the bend, so it doesn't over apply on the inner bit of the bend and it doesn't under apply on the outside. You can't see, can you? Bill, over there, one of the tractors, they've been planted spuds through the woods. I'm on the banks of the river just spraying at the end of the runway with the landing lights in. Aptly named Landing Lights Field. The tide is out. Well, you can see sand really now and a bit of water. Nearly finished for the night now. There you go. Just to prove that that's what them lights are for. There's a Ryanair coming in. Just above me. It's a lot better now the nights are pulling out. I need a cut, don't I? Alistair Omand, I think it's pronounced. Happy birthday, £112,439. Yeah, it's gone 7, still daylight, which is really good. Got some stuff done today, what I want to get done. Nowhere near what we set out to do this morning. 2 or 3 mil of rain overnight. Fingers crossed we don't get that much. And we can get back on with drilling tomorrow. It doesn't wet it too much. But we'll see. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. And if you made it this far, click like, that'd be good. And if you're not subscribed, you know you can subscribe. It costs you nothing. And then you get notification then when I put the videos live. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Clara, can you count to 10?
No.
I think you can.
No, James.
I think you can. Go on. 1.
James.
She can count to 10. James can't, but he can do this.
What's it now?
Drift mode. Yeah, he understands oversteer.